Hello, Gemini, Cusp, Cancer, and welcome to Gemini Soul. Guys, I've been in you guys' energy. I did get some cards out in the energy, which we're going to clarify the energies in which came out. The message I got is somebody opened the door. Someone opened the door too soon. Okay, the first message that came out with someone opened the door too soon was please acknowledge me. So, Cusper, I feel that you may have opened the door too soon, or someone have opened the door too soon. I don't know why I'm feeling like this could be dealing with the Cusper or the Cancer part of you. That your shell was closed, and it's like you went out of your shell for a very short minute just to maybe get a breath of fresh air, right? I'm just feeling that. Or you may have even opened up just for a little bit to get some air, but someone opened the door too soon. That's what I'm hearing. But whatever you open the door to, it's like, please acknowledge me. Now, this could definitely be a relationship. It don't have to. It's however it resonates with you. This may resonate with you. It may not. If it does, definitely give me a thumbs up. But when it says, please acknowledge me, someone is wanting you to acknowledge that they would like to have a relationship with you, whether it be platonic or in the past, or maybe you walked away from something too soon, or maybe you let someone in too soon and you wasn't ready. I don't know. It's really up to how you see this reading and how it resonates with you. Your next card was, you can break general patterns. I feel that this is a point in time within yourself, and these are messages of closure. This is getting a closure that maybe you felt in the past that you were destined to have toxic relationships, or destined to be emotionally lost or disappointed. That at some point in time you just felt like maybe your ancestors or something in the past has got you to the point where you can't really find the true love that you want, or you can't put in or trust and believe in it. And I feel that your spirit guides are telling you, like, you can break, these patterns if, it's generally, if this pattern has happened from your ancestors or passed on loved ones, or you just feel that within yourself that you meet the wrong people, or you let people in too fast, or you care so much for situations, and when you get into them, you don't know how to walk away from them when you know they no longer serve you. But this is saying that you can break that pattern now, that you no longer have to settle for less, that you can have so much more in your life. Your next card that came out is, I regret the time we lost. There's a situation or a person around you in which they regret how this situation turned out. Whether you walked away, whether you closed the door, or they opened the door too soon to apologize or come back towards you, and you wasn't ready for it. You wasn't ready to accept that because you were still feeling like, this person needed to acknowledge what you brought to the table. Or maybe you needed to finally open up and open your heart back up once again and accept this person. It's definitely up to you how it resonates. You will get through this. I also feel this is divine telling you, you will get through this no matter which way it is. If you're hardened, or you're sad at this time, or you felt deceptive or deceived, or maybe there's something that you did in a relationship that you could have done differently, that you could have showed up differently for it. And maybe because you wanted them to acknowledge you, maybe someone wasn't acknowledging you, and you just accepted it for what it was and said, I'm used to being in relationships like this. It's usually hard for me to have a relationship. It's usually hard for me to get on top. It's usually hard for me when I give my all, I don't get back what it is that I truly put into it. But I feel the divine is telling you to not look at what it is that you get back, but be aware of what it is that you give. Okay, because what you give is so much important than what you're getting back. And I know that's a hard thing to hear at this point in time, because if you're hurting, you like, I don't want to hear that. But if you know you've given quite a bit, like it's like somebody opened the door too soon. Maybe you left a relationship and you went right into another relationship. And it seems to be that, you know, it's the same pattern. But the universe is telling you, if you're in a relationship that didn't turn out right for you, or emotionally you're not connected, or it's hurting, or it's keeping you down, or it's toxic, or it's energies that you do not feel that are becoming of your happiness and your joy, you can break this curse. You don't have to accept that and say that I'm just known to have relationship and situations around people that failed me, that don't see my worth, that do not give back to me in the way that I give. The thing about this Gemini, Cancer, Cusp, is that the way you give is from the mind and from the heart. So when you decide to open up and conversate, right, that's that Gemini part, and then your heart opens up, which is the Cancer part. This is two parts of you that came together, and you can't regret that. You can't feel bad about giving to something that didn't give back exactly what you thought you deserved. Okay, and it just says, I regret the time we lost. I also feel there's a situation somebody truly regrets how they showed up in a connection. It may be you. You may regret the way you showed up in the connection, because you maybe at this one particular connection that may have seemed to be loving and caring and committal and respectful, you wasn't ready for it, and it came all of a sudden. It just came out of nowhere, and you may have even assumed that this was the connection for you. I'm just hearing you may have ran from the emotions connected to this relationship. You will get through this. If you were in a relationship and you gave your all, and it wind up being a situation that made you feel like you were just in the same connections, you didn't feel respected, you didn't feel loved, they wasn't putting their share in, then the universe is telling you they have your back, and that you're going to get through this. If it seems like, you know, dark days, just know that, like, it can't rain all the time. The sun has to shine. And the universe is telling you that they have your back. The overall for it is make me happy to see, it makes me happy to see you heal. And this is the overall card. It makes me happy to see you heal. And I feel that somewhere in some place you're going to have a conversation, whether this with your spirit guides or someone around you, that you're making a difference in your life. You're changing something, whether you're walking away from a relationship or you're actually going to decide that, you know what, maybe I actually closed myself off, and that I need to be the one to break this. Like, I can go in, and I can go in hard, not only with my mind, but with my heart, and put forth the effort in something and change this whole situation around. Now, I'm not saying do that for something that completely does not feel good to you, that feels toxic, that drains your energy. If there's any type of abuse relationship or adultery going on, then that's not who I'm talking to. I'm talking towards a person that maybe someone you've come towards you that you've been closed off to, because general curses, you may think it's a pattern, you know, that if I open up and it looks good and it feels good now, later it's going to be a disaster. And I feel that the universe is telling you, you're going to get through this, and this is going to get through. You're going to get through it with the lessons you learn, and with the downloads and the spiritual guidance of your ancestors and loved ones, support around you, the community, and that this may be a relationship of a lifetime. I don't know why I just heard that. It just went right off to this may be a relationship of a lifetime. Now, this doesn't always mean that it's a marriage or a commitment. It could just be someone that's a soulmate that comes in your life for a reason. You've maybe had seasons, and maybe this person is for a reason, a lifetime. That is what I'm hearing. Let me take a look at the higher self, which is you. Let's take a look at you when it comes to this situation. That's a lot. So let's shuffle. So I didn't feel that was it. Gemini, Cancer, Cusp. What is their higher self telling them at this time when it comes to this relationship? What is it that they need to know when it comes to the door was open too soon? That's what I'm hearing. The door was open too soon. Whether you was ready for this commitment, ready for this person, ready for this new beginning, or ready to walk away, the door was open too soon. Spirit, show me the message. It's forgiveness. It's forgiveness. I feel there's a relationship. Oh my God, I got teary. Okay. There's a relationship, Cusper, that truly needs forgiving. And it falls under please acknowledge me. This is someone that is truly emotionally connected to you, spiritually, emotionally, heartfelt. It could be same-sex relationship. It could be a mother. It could be a daughter. This could be just a best friend. But in this situation, forgiveness is needed because somebody just wants you to acknowledge that they're sorry. You may need to acknowledge to someone that you're sorry. And it doesn't have to be lovers. It could be a close friend, a child. It could be someone, but there is some forgiveness that needs to happen for this journey to move forward. And it's changing your perspective on things. This forgiveness may even change this person's perspective. And I'm not saying like it depends, and you have to be, use your own discernment depending on where this relationship and why it fell apart. But there is something, and I can't help but feel this may be a parent. I can't help but feel it's a best friend. I can't help but feel that if it's a same-sex relationship, this is something so very emotionally that touches your heart and your soul, and it just needs forgiveness. Like the forgiveness leads to better days. It leads to you being back yourself. It leads back to your comfort. It leads back to this person's comfort. The forgiveness that you give this person lets them know that, like, at the end of the day, I understand people make mistakes. If it's you, it's letting them know, like, I made a mistake and I want you to forgive me for it. That is what I'm feeling. Like, when it comes to, you can break generational patterns. Patterns is a forgiveness of seeing things, of how things has been done in the past, right? And you changing it, right? Courage is next. You changing the pattern by having the courage within yourself to go to this person or to accept this person, because you're going to make a change in their life and they're making a change in yours. I regret the time we lost. This person is missing you. This person wants to be around you. This person is a soulmate. It doesn't matter how they show up or what this person done. You will know who I'm talking about, Cusper. You'll know. And it's going to take some courage to break that pattern of, having anger, animosity, or maybe envy, or disrespect, or hurt, or grief, or of jealousy. This is what I'm hearing. We have vision, like you're being shown a vision of a new beginning, the vision that's coming true to change it. I regret the time we lost. You have the same vision as they have. You miss them. They miss you. Both of you have the same vision. And this vision represents the eye, seeing within each other's soul. If you look at the eye, she's holding the eye there. This is something bigger than you. If this is a relationship that needs to come back together and forgive, if this is a mother and a son or daughter, or even though it has two females, it could be anything. It could be the father and the son. It could be anything. But this represents the vision of forgiveness. And they miss being around you. They miss the way they behave. They miss how they showed up. They miss how they didn't. I'm feeling somebody may have took you for granted. Someone probably didn't think you would be as important in their life. You didn't think they would be as important. But the separation, the loss of a times missed between the two definitely represents that this is a powerful connection that belongs in your life for a reason. You have, we will get through this. And what is it? Acceptance. We will get through this, accepting people for who they are, accepting them for where they are in a space and time. Maybe they didn't mean to hurt you. Maybe they made judgments or moves that disappointed you. Maybe you made judgments or moves that disappointed them. But the acceptance of understanding that everybody can't show up the way you want them to, and you can't show up the way everyone wants you to. But this is a relationship here that needs forgiveness, that needs courage in doing it and moving forward. Call this person, text this person, go see this person, check on this person, accept their apology. If you've blocked them, they can't apologize because you're not accepting that people are human here first, right? We have the spiritual world, we have the 5, and we have the 3, but in reality, we live in the 3. So people make honest mistakes and they do learn from them. How many mistakes have you done and you've learned from them? Maybe they didn't show up the way you thought they should, or they didn't give to the connection the way you thought, or maybe you didn't give to the connection. But this is all about forgiveness. This is all about having the courage to stand up and realize what it is that may have been deceptive in the relationship, what may have been, someone may have been wronged in the relationship. And I'm not talking about a wrong where, you're talking toxic and things like that. I'm talking about something that pulls on your heartstrings, that lets you know we could have done this differently. That's what I'm hearing. We could have done this differently. This is a lot, Spirit. Okay. I'm going to switch. Because now I want to talk to the higher you. Your soul's helper. And this is how the spirit guides are going to truly want you to deal with this. Forgiveness. And please acknowledge me. Clarify forgiveness and please acknowledge me. For the cuspers, clarify, please acknowledge me and forgiveness. Spirit, give us a clear message. It's a clear message for forgiveness and please acknowledge me. Okay. So the first one that caught my eye that came out was like someone looking straight into the soul. Okay, and it says, release your inner rebel. So, the forgiveness is release that inner rebel. Like, whatever it is that discouraged you or got you completely upset, like, release that into the goodness of moving forward and forgiving this situation and knowing that it is worth giving it another chance. Not everything is worth your energy, but the spirit guides is telling me that this is a situation worth your energy, taking a second look at it. The other card that came out says, raise above the dark days of life. Whatever it was, like, this is time to raise up, forgiveness, and raise up because you're powerful. That's that strength, courage card too, right? And I can't help but feel that goes under the courage card because that has to do with strength. And it raises above the dark days of life. It says, do not fight them, but have faith that the light will always return. So this is a situation that the universe don't want you to fight against it because there's, how do they say it? There's light. One of you guys had that. I don't know who, light at the end of the tunnel. But this is something that's going to complete your soul. Something's going to make you happy. If you've been down and your energy's been down, and it's because there's some forgiveness that needs to happen within the heart and the soul and the mind of you in order to move forward and feel free about this. What is the vision about? It says, I regret the time we lost in the vision. Seeing the vision of the lost time, the past, you know, just, I feel this vision is they had a vision of success and harmony and love and prosperity and abundance and joy. And they missed that time. And there was a time where you were together, you spent time together, and it's like no other. Like, you still reminisce on it. You may have had some difficult times and some obstacles in this situation, but at the end of the day, the good outweighed the bad. But something happened in this relationship, and it could have been that something wanted to break it apart, something wanted to come in, and it was working hard, right? And even though we say toxicity, sometimes the devil knows when things can get on the road where there's success and love and abundance and joy. And what is their job to do is to put you through these tests, because see, can you deal with it? Will you work through it? Will your heart be of stone or forgiveness? That's just what I heard. Flames of desire. This could be someone you're so passionate about. This is someone very passionate about you. And because these are your soul helpers, this is the universe telling you this situation, when it comes to the vision of it, you're so embraced in it, whether there's passion, there's commitment, or you're connected. You're connected in so much passion that you wonder why you feel like, you know, sometimes I'll just get over this and I'll move on. Sometimes things aren't meant to just get over and move on. It's to accept and look into it and see what it is that causes this. What, you know, why was my happiness taken away from me? Why was my joy? Why was my friend took away? Why was my, you know, best friend taken away? Why was something taken away? But when you have that much passion and love and care for a situation, it could become toxic, right? But I think that it became toxic in a way that maybe you or the other person just felt it was so much fire and flames that people maybe even seen this situation as being beautiful, and maybe outsiders, naysayers came in, and, you know, they opened that door too soon to test your love, test your emotions, your commitment towards this relationship. And I'm hearing, right, they opened the door too soon. Or maybe something tested you far too soon in the relationship when you were so immersed in love and caring and respect for one another. And I'm just hearing it was too good to be true. That it could have been broken because of outsiders. It could have been broken because of fear. It could have been broken because, I'm just hearing, someone might have even lied. Someone may be trying to come in between you guys or a situation. I'm just saying, the universe is saying, see the vision. This is truly a passionate, loving, caring situation that can go somewhere. And it says you will get through this. But you got to accept that whatever this situation is, or however you deal, that everyone is entitled to their own space to work through what it is that has to be worked through. Maybe someone needed space from a relationship and someone thought they were cheating, or that they went back to exes, or that they just wasn't committal, and that's not even it. This not for everybody. This is just for some. I'm not saying some could have, you know, I don't know. They went back to exes and things like that, then that you have to decide. It says a difficult path is being revealed. A difficult path is being revealed. And these words are really small at the bottom, guys, so bear with me. It says, ask for help and learn that we are all connected, right? I just told you, people make mistakes. Ask the universe for help, for healing, for understanding, acceptance. It comes under acceptance, and you will get through it. Accept what it is that you can change, and accept the things you cannot change. Accept this person for who they are. Accept you for who you are. There's something that's very passionate, has a very good vision on forgiveness of this relationship and starting and getting back on there strong and not giving up and not letting things come in. I just feel like there's something that's tried to break it. Lost in the reins of the past. Lost in the reins of the past. Something could have happened. Somebody could have lied. The past could be trying to just constantly keep creeping in, whether it's your mindset, oh, this is the same situation. This person is doing what other people did, right? Judging. But it's about forgiveness and acceptance that this is not that person. They're not trying to deal with the past, but the past is probably testing them. And then it's totally up to you, because it says it makes me happy to see you heal. So healing is being able to accept people for where they are. This is people being able to accept you for where you are. And the universe is telling you you're going to get through this with acceptance and knowing that, you know, that the loss in the past. Let me make sure I read this right, guys. Y'all have to bear with me. Loss is the reins of the past. So it's pretty much telling you, like, this loss that you encountered in the past, maybe it was exes, relationship, commitments, job, it needed to come in for a change. But this was also to test your faith. How strong is it? How strong do you want this dream? How strong do you want this relationship? How successful do you want to be in this job or this journey that you're on, right? Something may come in from the past and you remember you tried this before and it didn't work. It's just the toxicity or the energies trying to come in, because when you're trying to be great and become great, of course there are some obstacles and challenges that you have to challenge or go through, or that you have to deal with to get to be great. Nobody gets to be great by everything being great, okay? It doesn't happen in that way, all right? I'm just going to get a few oracle cards out here just to see. Clarifying, please acknowledge me, forgiveness. Okay, I'm glad you did that quickly, Spirit. The Knight of Cups, it's love. This is love. This is a commitment. This is somebody flying in like, I love you with everything I got. This is you flying in telling this person, I'm sorry, I've been a fool. I love you. I can forgive you. We can get past this. This is nothing compared to how I love you. This is someone saying, I won't let this relationship just fall by the wayside. This time I'm going to put more in it. Or this time I'm going to forgive and look at it for what it is. Maybe you had an idea of how something should have went or they should have done something. But the one thing you need to know is you got love for them and they got love for you. You know, and this is heavy, deep emotional love. Okay, this is the Knight of Cups. This is also, you know, this person coming in like, here's my cup. I'm sorry. Emotionally, maybe I wasn't showing up for you the way you thought I was. Or you showing up saying, you know what, I forgive you. I love you, right? It could be a son. I'm telling you, a daughter, a mother, a father. It doesn't matter. But this is someone coming in like, at the end of the day, I'm lonely without you. Like, you're a part of me. You belong with me. You know, this is divinely guided. What else we have here for this connection or situation? Okay, Spirit. We have the Magician. This may be a relationship you manifesting. You know the devil's always busy when the manifestations come in. And then you have, what is it? It is the Lovers. You can't make it up. And then you got the Three of Cups. Like, look, this no, the Three of Wands. Sorry, guys. The Three of Cups and the Three of Wands. This is what you've been waiting on. It actually came out like that. Three of Wands last. So that means that this is, you know, you manifest a true connection. equally balanced. Oh, this could just be you. Once you forgive this person, accept this person, whatever it may be, this forgiveness opens up to courage to move forward. Rather, even if it's a commitment that you had to forgive so that you can move forward and be happy, it's a strong possibility. They may have had to forgive so that they can move forward and be happy. But then you got the 3 of Wands. So this definitely represents, this is a situation that you've been manifesting, and now it's balanced. And the 3 of Wands, you've been waiting on your ships to come in, and your ships are here. This is celebration. This is joy. This is happiness. This is what you manifest. So above, so below. I regret the time we lost and the vision, and then the flames of desire. And we have the 8 of Pentacles. The 8 of Pentacles is work. It's not always easy. And sometimes it feels like you're doing something over and over, but the 8 of Pentacles is getting it in, right? You are definitely working on something. You're choosing to put the work into this vision and passion that you have. And I regret the time we lost. Somebody's trying to make up for lost time. Someone wants to put the work in. They understand that the vision is that you're it, or you realize they're it, or this is the passion. If you are literally needing to leave something behind, you coming to your own center, then this is you realizing that you need to put the passion into yourself. The 8 of Pentacles, some of you could be definitely putting a lot of efforts in work, investing, opening other new things, or starting new things. No matter what, this is a fresh new start, and the energy is there for you to do it. You will get through this. Acceptance and a difficult path is being revealed. And we have the 2 of Cups. Wait a minute, what we have over here? We had the oh, sorry guys, that was the Lovers. I'm sorry. Hey, the Lovers, 2 of Cups is all the same. It's love. That's making that choice. This is making that choice for what you manifest to come in. All right, with the Lovers, or is just making that choice. You manifest. This is the Lovers coming in. The 3 of Wands, your ships come in. With the 2 of Cups over here, coming with acceptance, and you will get through this. The 2 of Cups is balancing yourself and your emotions. If it's you moving along by yourself because a difficult path has been revealed, or what you had to deal with and go through, and you're getting past it. And 2 of Cups is this relationship coming together, which is definitely a balance. And this is the beauty. What does that look like? This is a relationship coming out again. We can take it as a relationship, soulmates, mother, father, son, uncle, brothers, cousins, in-laws, whatever you want to do. But you know where, if this resonates with you, you know exactly where it resonates with you, okay? Somebody opened the door too soon. So all of this definitely means is that somebody opened the door and you wasn't healed, you wasn't ready. It happened and you were willing to, almost about to walk away, or someone else walked away, and the universe is telling you forgiveness is needed. This was a lesson needed to be learned for healing and support and guidance, success and love moving forward. That is what I have for you, Cuspers. If this resonated with you, definitely give me a thumbs up, share, subscribe, and I look forward to your next reading with you, Cuspers. Love and light. Bye.